Hi guys. So today I wanted to do a little resistance band workout with you guys. You can use resistance bands for this workout or you can use none. They're really dirty because I have a gym out in my garage, so they're kind of nasty. So this one's like a medium, this one's heavy, and this one's light. So I actually have like an extra light and an extra heavy, but I knew I wasn't going to need any of those today, so I didn't grab them. So first we're going to start with our warm up, but we're not going to use that the bands yet. There we go. And I'm going to also do this. I'm going to do your warm up, and then I'm going to do the resistance band work only one time through. That way you don't have to listen to me explain everything each time. You can do it one time through. I'll post the actual workout in the description, so you can just write it down. That way you can do it the second and third time through by yourself. You don't have to do it with me talking and explaining everything. So once you get the moves down, you'll be able to do them by yourself. So anyway, to start, I want you to put your feet right underneath your hips. Okay, I'm gonna turn sideways. We're gonna talk about core activation. Take this off for just a second to explain. Okay, so a lot of times we stand here like this, just kind of relaxed, and you have this huge anterior pelvic tilt. There we go. Yeah, I said it right. Where your hips want to tip forward. Think of like your pelvis being a bucket of water and you're dumping water into the front of that bucket. So this isn't how we want to stand. What I want you to do is draw this navel in and tuck your hips under. So you're pulling your hip bones towards your face. So again, right here is where most of us want to stand. Tuck under. Okay, roll those shoulders up, back and down. Perfect. So that's where you're going to start. I want you to roll those shoulders up, back and down. Tuck those hips under. Yeah? I'm going to put this back on now because it is cold in my house. Okay. I also wanted to show you, like, it's okay to look human. All right, so tuck those hips under. Now, as you tuck those hips under, draw that navel in and feel your core really activate. So I really want you to keep this activation going throughout the entire class. Sound good? Of course it does. See my little notes. Okay, so to get started, I want you to tuck those hips under, engage your core, and you're going to bend your knees and let your arms flow all the way back. And then inhale, reach up. 9 more. Really push your feet into the floor, pushing yourself away. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And arms come back down. Whew. So just right there, you should be starting to feel a little bit of heat, not a whole lot. Depending on what you did yesterday, maybe you're sore, maybe you're not. Okay, so next, I want you to grab whatever is nearby. A pillow, a stuffed animal, something just small. Maybe you have a ball. That's cool too. It's not quite big enough. Anyway, I'm gonna use this. Just a little squishy Wonder Woman ball. Okay, take your ball, place it behind your knee. Okay? All right, so you're gonna place that behind your knee. So let's talk about some short foot activation. So in this stabilizing leg, I want you to push your big toe into the floor and the outer edge of your foot into the floor. Pull up on the arch of your foot. Feel how much more stable you become. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay. Maybe you need a chair nearby. That's all right, guys, okay? So squeezing that ball, pillow, whatever you have, behind your knee. Pull your knee up. Keep your core engaged. Keep those hips tipped under. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold this one up. Now extend your leg out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring that knee down. Pull up, out, in, and down. There's 1, 2, good one, babe. 3, 4, 5. All right. So, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times my stabilizing leg is the one that gets the most work there. And that's okay, because you're working on that short foot activation, which is encouraging all those muscles to fire through the back side of your leg. So you might feel some muscles get hot really fast, and that's okay, because that means that's a muscle group you probably haven't worked a lot, or one that just needs some more attention. And that's okay, that's why you're here. So, take your ball behind the other leg. Find that short foot activation. Push that big toe into the floor and the outer edge of your foot into the floor. Pull your kneecap up into your thigh and tuck those hips under. Pull that knee up 5 times. Hold and out. Abduction. Use your glute to open your hip. 3, 4, one more. And 5. Let's put those together. Come up, out, in, and down. Guest appearance by Scarface. 3, 4, 5. Nice. All right, go ahead and get rid of that. Let me itch my leg. Okay. Take your leg behind you. Scarface, go lay down, bud. I'm going to turn sideways. Okay. So you want this knee in line with your hip. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. I know my body's not perfect, but it's the best way to show you guys the form. Shoulders up, back, and down. Chest is up. Tuck those hips under. Notice that difference again, right there. Yeah? And then you're just going to come down and up. Not forward and back. Down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10. 4 more. So now you're going to step this leg back, lunge, and pull in. Back, lunge, pull in, and then make it fluid. 6. 3 more.
Can't go downstairs.
Other side. So step, back, lift, pull in. Step. And make it fluid. There's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. It's under again. Just always remembering that. Tuck those hips under to get that core activated. All you're going to do is lift this leg up and set it back down. Use your quad to pull up. Use the resistance for feedback, telling you how hard you're working. 5 more. Whatever you want to do with your hands is fine. And if you've ever been to one of my classes, you'll know I always lose count. So I think there's one more, but I'm not sure. Other side. There's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now leaving that between your feet, I want you to step side to side. So I want you to step as big as you can. Use your abductors to step out. Use your adductors to pull in. But I want you to fight the resistance on the other side. And notice how I'm pausing before I step in. It's because I want my legs to grab me. I want them to hold me before I step in So I'm taking any chance of using momentum out. Let's do a couple more each direction. Now bring that band up to your ankles. So this one's gonna take a little bit of balance. It's also great to have something to hold right here. I'm gonna turn sideways just so you guys can see what's going on. Point your toes, tuck those hips under, and lift. Four more. Other side. There's 3, 2, and 1. So leaving that around your ankles, I want you to squat down just a little bit, okay? Just a little, so those knees are soft, shoulders up, back, and down. Bring those sits bones towards your heels. So notice, I'm right here, I'm leaning forward, right? When I bring those hips in, I come upright a little bit more, yeah? Step side to side 10 times. So here's 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more set, and come up. Wonderful. Bring those bands right below your knees. Okay. So those feet are going to be right under your hips. Tuck those hips under. I got to keep reminding myself too, so it's okay. Tuck under. Hands wherever feel good. Hips here, maybe like them overhead, up to you. So you're going to squat down. Now you're going to come mid, wide, mid, in. Other side. Mid, wide, mid, in. One more set. Come on up. Bring that band right above your knees. We're gonna just squat, nice and simple. Bring those legs out so you have some feedback on that band. I'm gonna go for a little heavier band. Feel free to move up in resistance, go down, whatever you fancy. All right, pull my pants up. So those toes should be forward. Now, when you come down, I want you to push that band apart slightly and then pretend like there's a newspaper under your feet and you're trying to spread that newspaper apart, like rip it in half, okay? So your knees are gonna press against that band. Wherever your hands feel comfortable, we're going to just do 10. 10, 9. Really push through your heels and that big toe to come up. 6, 5, take your time. Go slow, feel every muscle engage. 2 more. Last one. Now this time you're gonna come down and pulse 1 time and then come all the way up. So it's down, half, down, and up, slow. There's 4, here's 5, 6, 4 more. 3, One more. You should be feeling a nice burn there. I want you to ground through your foot. Just lift that knee up to the side, right there. Seven, 6, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice how those last few, my legs coming down quick. Try to control that the best you can. Let's do the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. All right. Come on down. Sitting up on your hands and knees, sitting up in a nice tabletop. So right here, you're just kind of relaxed, right? The shoulders are up by your ears. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Draw those hip bones towards your face. I know you all saw that just fixed, right? And right here, shoulders back. Draw your hip bones in. Yeah. Hug that belly button into your spine. Another thing I like to do is I like to put this band right under my knees. That way it doesn't move. Because it's not fun when you're in the middle of one and it rolls up and snaps you. It's very unpleasant. All right, so roll those shoulders back and down. Draw your navel in. You're going to donkey kick. Come down. Now fire hydrant, same leg. There's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing on the other side. Donkey kick, fire hydrant. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, I feel my back slipping, and 1. Feel free to slow those down, take as much time as you need to. Alright, leaving that band around your knees, or right under them I should say. Extend one leg. So that leg's coming straight out behind you. Tuck those hips under, shoulders out of the ears. You're going to go across, make a big rainbow to the other side. And if you have one of the bands that have like hot glue or whatever on the backbone that keeps them from sliding, you won't have this problem. There's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. There's 1. Here's 5. There's 8 actually. 9 and 10. If you need to, sit back, stretch them out. You can walk hands to one side, sit off to the other. It's to the other side, sit off. That feels really good. Okay. So I'm back to my light strap because this next one is a little bit challenging, and so I think the medium strap's just a little, it's going to set me up for failure. So it's okay to back down if you feel like your body needs that. So come on up, tuck those hips under, and you're just going to bring one foot up, set that knee up over the ankle, bring the other one up, squat. Now come down and down, other side, up, and up, down, and down, up, up, down, down. 5 sets. Shoulders back. Might have just repeated the same leg. I have my hands here to hold my band. Let's do one more set. Other way. Becomes a bit of a mind game. And if it's easier for you to do just 5 one side leading and then 5 the other side leading, you can do it that way too. All right, so you're gonna take all those moves we just did and do them all again, 2 more times. After you are done with that, you'll come into abs. Abs. You're gonna set up in a table. Talked about this one already. Shoulders are right over those wrists, hands are about shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart, right underneath your hips. So you don't want those hips back here, you don't want to be all the way forward here. Line up like a perfect tabletop. Tuck your toes and lift your knees just 1 inch or 2. I have that band right above my knees. It's blue, so it kind of blends into my pants. Hopefully you guys can see it. Shoulders out of those ears, lift. So you're gonna step out, out, hop in. Out, out, in. Keep that back flat. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take that strap around your ankles. And you're going to set up a plank. Now, if a plank's too much for you, you can always just come to a kneeling plank and not use the band, okay? You're just gonna hold plank. Shoulders rolled back and down, back is flat, hips tucked under. So you don't want that curve in your low back, tuck your hips under. Here's your plank. Your exercise is out, out. There's 10, 9, 9. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come down. One more final exercise. Come onto your back. Leave that band around your ankles. So take that low curve out of your back again by drawing your hip bones right here towards your face, pressing your low back into the floor or mat. Arms, reach up. You reach up towards your toes. Come down, lower your legs, extend, in and up. Lift, lower, down, abduction, adduction, lift. So your legs only go as low as your lower back will allow. What I mean by that is if your low back lifts off the floor, you've gone too low. Believe that's 6, 7,